Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Entering play call screen.
And the Pirates will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers' offense will go on the attack first. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or...
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before they do their
Entering
work up
play
top
call
and pick up a
over
first
there are
down.
two categories. You have
Memphis
24
wants to move
options.
quickly.
Cover 4
And after that long
selected.
completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a
Entering
short
play
gain.
call over G. There are two
A lot of
categories.
urgency for this
Cover
offense.
3 Sky.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Cover 9.
The Tigers
cover
come to the
9.
line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Spread.
Finding open areas. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they are finding some space in this
Entering play
defense. He's
call
got it
over
down
G.
to the
There are two
25.
categories. You have 24
This Memphis
options.
offense
Zero
going to work
blitz
again on
selected.
first down. Lewis to throw. Breaks to grab. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Categories. You have 24
The Tigers
options.
had tough
Cover
field
9.
position to
Spread.
start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the
Entering
line of
play call
scrimmage.
over G. There are two
Defense
categories.
rolls
You
up
have
deep in
24
its own end on that
options.
last
Zero
play.
blitz
Now a
selected.
second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And this
Entering
one
play
will be
call
stopped
over
for
G.
no
There are
gain.
two categories. You have
Now
24
third and
options.
goal
Zero
and tough
blitz
yardage to
selected.
cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Memphis! Fitted in the
Entering
window
play
for the
call.
score.
Coach suggestions. There are 6
Well, they wanted to turn the
categories.
page after losing their last game. So how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the
Entering
board. You
play
can't
call.
start a
You
game
have
better
7
than that.
options.
Kickoff
Cover
unit
4.
on the field, and this
Return left
defense
is
will be
selected.
called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So East Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last
Entering
week.
play call.
Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback makes his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Inside zone split.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity. that's in their favor.
The Pirates with the 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Fires to the big fella. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds space on the right. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Pirates, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Pirates! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Memphis picking up the tempo. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got his man quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the 1st down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Memphis. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 8 categories. There are
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Under fire. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Coach suggestions.
And this is the hard part about being on defense, choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some great grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
First play of the
there are
period,
8
first down
categories
here.
who have 12 options. Mesh spot is selected.
Right back to the well. Makes a pass to Marker. Big
Entering
pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
Man, you become so hard to defend. You can run the football successfully on the first down. You're starting like that now. What opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else. There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Hauser. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Quickly complete. Got room at the 35. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. From the red zone, looking for a man. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and Indy never had a chance.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Entering play call,
good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
0 is selected.
Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Options, cover 1 hole is selected.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Lewis to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
There are 6 categories.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina has it back in the Purple Pirate offense. Will go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throwing right. Makes a connection. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Inside
and a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Blasted as he lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell.
Makes the catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that 4th down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right on him to keep the drive alive.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Touchdown, East Carolina! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
There he goes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Memphis wants to move quickly. To the air on first down. Complete in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside, probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Cover 3.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
You have 36
Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete. And he hauled it in, but couldn't quite get it to the end zone. Defense forces him out of bounds at the 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Lewis wants to pass. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
There are 6 categories.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hauser. He's looking deep. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Corner strike is selected.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Just keep slinging it. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Return sprint spot.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Looking for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, ECU. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You gotta find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive.
Spread.
Out of the gun, the inside kid. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win a Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the 3rd quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Pirates! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
There are 8
categories. You have 15 options.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28.
You have 5 options.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Cover 3 Sky.
Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Memphis wants to move quickly. Gives it on the option. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Coach suggestions. There are 6
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Creates a little room. And he's brought down after a nice
Entering
game.
play call. Coach option pick. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Memphis heads to the line with a first and goal.
Spread.
Lewis to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
1 LB cross games.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Makes the grab. Trying to get it in. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
There are 6 categories.
Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter.
Double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
Spread.
And they complete the pass, but they lose yardage, and this defense comes up with a turnover on down. And the Pirates backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Works the middle of the field. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air. It's Hauser. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got a man. It's Smith. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge 4th down conversion.
Breaks into the open. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And this is so frustrating late in the game when you got to get the football back and you can't stop them. My goodness, this drive's been going play after play after play. This
touchdown, Purple Pirates! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive yards.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab on the left side. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
36 options. Cover
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Reads it, fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Option is set over. There are 6 categories.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Spread. Give cushion.
Lewis wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Hawkins. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anymore.
Formation, There are 8 categories. There are
East
21
Carolina sending the offense back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. At the 35, he's got room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, East Carolina. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work.
Spread.
Lewis to throw. Slips away. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
There are 6 categories.
Memphis picking up the tempo.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Lost to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
6 categories.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts,
he's loose. Touchdown, Memphis. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's
there he goes! And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again.
Jet pass, FK,
wonder if they'll
selected.
be conservative on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You have 9
From the
options.
17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. Got the quick pass. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. So they're on the 1 yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to drive it in on the ground. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis wants to pass. Gets rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they didn't get the clock stopped. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got an open man. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Play call. Coach suggest cover 4, cover 3, double bracket, cover 2 invert, formation, Nick, die, norm, cover 2 man.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It'll be 3rd and long.
Cover 2 man is selected.
He wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback with these situations. You drop so many guys back deep, but as a defender.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. And player stat. Entering box score spreadsheet screen. Rushing. Receiving. Player name A. Smith. Block it. Defense. Tackles. QB sacks 0 point. Tackles 1. Tackles for loss 3. Entering Team Deck Stats Record Season Stats. Entering Season Stats Spreadsheet Screen. Rushing. Receiving. Block defense. Entering members CFP team schedule. Week 13. Week 14. Entering Dynasty CFP Top 20 Conference Standings. Entering Conference Standings Spreadsheet Screen. Big 12. American. Team name 60s, team name 117-0, team name 28-0 East Carolina User League. Team name 66-14 Navy User League. Enter CFP bracket. Entering 2025 College Football Playoff Screen. Entering Dynasty Hub Screen CFP. Heisman Watch. Entering Heisman Watch Spreadsheet Screen. And Award Watch Lists. Entering Awards Watch Spreadsheet. Ray Guy. Dick John Mackey Award. And yes. Entering home screen Dynasty is selected.